Hi, welcome. My name is Michelle and I'm a teacher at Yoga 6 Westchase in Florida. And today we are going to do a restore class for my lead teacher test out. So to get started in our class today, we're just going to make sure you have the props that we'll be using. We'll be using a bolster and then we'll be using two blocks. So make sure you keep your blocks and your bolster handy because there's a few different ways we can incorporate that through our class today. And we'll start on our hands and knees in tabletop, just so we can find our child's pose this morning. So a few options for child's pose. You can rest your hips on your feet with your knees together. This will give you a little bit more of a restorative or resting child's pose. If you want to, you can bring your bolster right in front of your knees, bring your arms by your side, palms facing up, and take one cheek to your bolster. You can close your eyes. If you want to begin to open up your hips or warm up your lower body, you want to take your knees wide. Taking your knees wide will allow your belly to sit in between your thighs. And you can either extend your arms out in front of you, let your chest and belly melt into the earth, or bolster can come in between your legs. You can rest your belly, take one cheek to your bolster. Our last option is going to incorporate a little bit of shoulder and chest opening. And that is placing your blocks underneath your hands. So your blocks will come in front of you about 3 or 4 feet, and take them about as wide as your mat, and place the palms of your hands onto your blocks. And then you're just going to let your chest and belly melt into the earth, and this time bring your forehead down to the earth. Whichever way you choose this morning, take a big breath in, and open your mouth, relax your jaw, let all of that breath out. And as you take that breath out, just kind of feel a sense of calmness come over your body. With each inhale, notice the energy of the earth. Notice any sensations that you feel or arise today. As you exhale, let it all go. Let your body melt into the earth. Let gravity take over. Just find a sense of peace or calmness this morning. Be here for the next few breaths. And as you breathe, I want you to take the biggest breath in. So big that you feel your shoulders and the whole back of your body expand. And as you exhale, let all of that breath leave your body. Your body melts a little bit deeper to whatever it's resting on. We have 3 more breaths exactly like that. Inhale to expand, to fill up, and exhale, let it all go, creating a little bit of space in your body, a little bit of rest, a little bit of relaxation. One more big breath in, and big breath out. Inhale to lift your chest off, whatever it's resting on, whether it's your bolster or the earth. And we'll come back to our hands and knees for tabletop. Place your blocks and your bolster over to the side. Create some space on your mat. We want to create some space so we can move around on our mats today. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide and keep your hips over your knees. Gaze is in between your hands. This will give you a neutral spine. Inhale, drop your belly towards the ground and take your gaze up into the sky, creating an arch in your back for cow pose. Exhale, round your back and tuck your chin into your chest, cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly, take your gaze up, cow. Exhale, round your back. Chin comes into your chest, let your head hang heavy, cat. Inhale, drop your belly towards the ground, take your gaze up to the sky, cow. And exhale, round your back, cat. Inhale, drop your belly towards the ground, take your gaze up, cow pose, hold it here. Can you take another sip of breath in as you push into the earth, feel that opening in your chest. Exhale, round your back one last time, let all of that air out of your body, cat pose. Hold this cat, and this time maybe you come up to your fingertips, just getting a little bit more roundness in your back and your shoulders. You can hold it still or shake your head yes and no a few times. Letting go of any tension you're holding on to in your neck and shoulders. Bring the palms of your hands back down, back to our tabletop position. Push down into your left hand. Inhale, sweep your right hand up into the sky and open up your chest towards the wall. Take your gaze up with your right hand. Imagine, inhale to open up a little bit more, twist a little bit deeper. Exhale, sweep your right hand down and underneath your left arm. Go as far as you can go. Palm of your right hand faces up so you can bring the back of your shoulder and rest the side of your head on the earth. This is our thread the needle. You can keep pushing into your left hand, keep your left hand on the earth, or inhale to bring your right hand up into the sky. Exhale, place your right hand behind your back, creating a little bit of a bind here by tucking your left hand into that little spot where your hip and leg meet. So give you the sensation of twisting a little bit deeper. So inhale to take your gaze up. With each breath in, inhale, lengthen along the left side of your body. With each exhale, twist and melt a little bit deeper into the pose. Inhale, left hand comes back up to the sky if you took that half bind. Exhale, place your left hand onto the earth, push into your left hand, inhale, sweep your right hand up into the sky. Open up your chest towards the wall. Exhale, place your right hand down to the earth underneath your shoulder and reset tabletop. Push the earth away from your body, push down, ground down into your right hand. Inhale, left hand sweeps up to the sky, open up your chest towards the other wall. And breathe. Inhale to open up a little bit deeper. Exhale, sweep your left hand underneath your right arm, go as far as you can go. Place the back of your shoulder, rest the side of your head on the earth for thread the needle. You can keep your right hand where it's at, or inhale, bring your right hand up into the sky. Exhale, bend your elbow and tuck your hand behind your back. You can even place your hand into that spot where your hip and leg meet. Inhale to lengthen along the side of your body. And exhale to twist, to melt, go a little bit deeper into this pose. Inhale, left hand comes back up if you took your bind. Exhale, or right hand places down into the earth. Inhale, sweep your left hand up into the sky. Open up your chest towards the wall. Exhale, place your left hand back down onto the earth. Fingertips spread wide. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Gaze is in between your hands. Tuck your toes under. Take a big breath in. Exhale, send your hips up into the sky, downward facing dog. First down dog of our class, so you can take an opportunity here to pedal out your feet by bending one knee and then alternating to the other. Maybe you bend both knees and push into your hands. Send your hips really high into the sky. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Gaze comes in between your feet or your ankles. Just like we do with our child's pose. Take the biggest breath in. Feel your shoulders and your back muscles expand. And exhale, let it all out, let it go. Inhale, lift up your heels, come to your tippy toes. Exhale, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Place your feet hip width distance. Let your head and neck hang heavy, let it all go. You can keep your hands on the earth, or maybe you grab opposite elbows. Let everything hang heavy and dangle for ragdoll. If you're taking the ragdoll, imagine bending your knees so much that your lower belly sits on the tops of your thighs. You can shake your head yes a few times and no a few times. Maybe you let your elbows sway just a few times from side to side. Let a nice release in your lower back. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release your opposite elbows. Let your arms dangle. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, begin to rise up to standing. Shoulders are rounded the whole way up. Chin is tucked into your chest. And then once your shoulders come up, then you can lift up your head. Inhale, roll your shoulders up near your ears. Exhale, send your shoulders back and down your back. Open up your heart, open up your chest. Take a peek down at your feet. Make sure your feet are hip width distance. Toes spread nice and wide, and your weight is equal in both feet. Stand up nice and tall. Create a nice solid base here in your legs. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky, reach up. Exhale, hands together, fold forward, hinge forward over your legs, and take your time. Keep a flat back as you hinge all the way forward. Option here, you can bring your hands down to the earth and bend your knees, let your head and neck go. Other option, blocks are going to come underneath your hands just to add a little bit of length here, just to bring the earth a little bit closer to you. So option on your blocks, there's 3 different levels. You can use the lowest level, the medium level, or the highest level. I like to use the highest. Inhale, lift your chest, halfway lift, create a flat back. Gaze is down. Can you roll your shoulder blades together? Engage your back muscles. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky. Reach up through your fingertips. Hands together. Exhale, fold forward, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward over your legs, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky, reach up. Exhale, hands together, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky, reach up through your fingertips. Can you grow a little bit taller? Hands together, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky. Reach up through your fingertips. Keep grounding down through your feet. Exhale, bend your knees and sink your hips into our first chair pose. So we'll start our first chair pose off with just a baby chair. So just bend your knees slightly. Take your peak down. Make sure you can see your toes. If you can't see your toes, just move your knees back. Fingertips can keep reaching up for the sky, or you can bring your hands, reach for the front of the room towards the horizon. If you take that option, hands are shoulder width distance or shoulder height, and then roll your shoulders back. You want to keep most of the weight into your heels, core engaged, tailbone tucked under. So instead of sticking your tailbone out, you want to keep it nice in line with the rest of your body. Exhale, go a little bit deeper in your legs. Feel your legs, feel your lower body muscles begin to warm up. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, let it all go. You can place your hands on your blocks. You can let your arms dangle. Option here, place a block in between your knees or your thighs. Wherever you can squeeze more. And even when you place a block there, you're still going to keep your feet hip width distance because you're squeezing that block. You're hugging in the center line. Keeping everything engaged. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky. Keep squeezing your block. Exhale, sink your hips low, chair. Chair pose number 2. So this time, we're gonna see if we can go a little bit deeper. Inhale to lengthen through your torso. Tuck in your tailbone and core. Exhale, bring your hips a little bit deeper and hold it. Option, remember your fingertips can reach for the front of the room. On this last breath, can you inhale, lengthen through your torso. Exhale, bring your hips a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, let it go. Keep your block where it's at, or if you found that you prefer the chair pose without your block, you can remove your block and place it over to the side. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep squeezing your block if you have it. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky, reach up. Exhale, sink your hips low, chair. Fingertips still reaching up for the sky, core engaged, tailbone tucked in, breathing. Fingertips can come down to the horizon, or if you have your hands up to the sky, keep reaching up through your fingertips. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out, go a little deeper. 2 more. Last opportunity to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink your hips a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, let it all go. Grab your block if you still have it, place it over to the side and keep it handy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, just enough so you can bring your hands down to the earth. You can even place your hands on blocks here. This just creates a little bit of length. So if you have your hands on your blocks, really push into your blocks. Inhale, lift your left foot off the earth. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back, as far back on your mat as you can go. Now you can walk your blocks back so they're on the either side of your front foot. Back knee is off the earth. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring your back knee down to the earth. You can untuck your toes or you can keep your toes tucked under. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the sky, reach up. Keep reaching through your fingertips. And as you reach up through your fingertips, lean back just a little bit and then let your legs sink a little bit deeper towards the earth. So you're sinking into your legs and reaching up through your fingertips. Exhale, bend your elbows, open up your chest, cactus your arms, squeeze your elbows together behind you. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus, open up your chest. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, cactus, open up your heart, hold it here. Can you squeeze your elbows together behind you? Breathe. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bring both hands down to the earth. Place your hands on the inside of your foot. So if you have your block's gonna come on the inside of your right foot, and then heel toe your right foot towards the side of your mat and stop right before it comes off the side of your mat. Your blocks are right underneath your hands. You're gonna let your hips draw forward again, so let your hips fall forward. And if you have your blocks, I encourage bringing them up to the highest level, pushing the palms of your hands into your blocks. Lift up your chest, roll your shoulders back. A few deep breaths. Take one more inhale to lengthen, lift up through your chest. Exhale, come a little bit further down. We can come down to our elbows, starting on your blocks first. If this is comfortable, you can stay right here. If you want to come a little bit deeper, say you need a little bit more of a stretch today, you're going to come all the way down to your elbows. Other options here, you can heel toe your right foot off the side of your mat just a little bit, and kind of turn your toes out at a diagonal. Stretch. And inhale, come back up to your hands. Place your left hand back on a block. Bend your back knee. Inhale, reach your right hand up, back and around. Open up your chest, reach for the back of the room. If your foot is close by, you can grab your foot and you can bring it a little bit closer in for a quad stretch. If your foot's not close by, you're just opening up, you're twisting. Roll your shoulder back and breathe. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, release your foot, swing your right hand back to center. Place it on your mat or on your block if you're using your blocks, and heel toe your right foot in line with your hips. So we want to bring it back onto our mat. We want to make sure our feet are back to hip width distance. Place your hands on your blocks. Inhale, straighten your front leg, flex your foot. Exhale, bend into your knee and place your whole foot flat onto the earth. Inhale, straighten your front leg, flex your foot. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten your leg. Flex your foot, and this time we're going to keep it straight. So you can walk your blocks back just a few inches. Maybe place your blocks on either side of your knee. If you have that, you're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep that length as you hinge forward or fold forward over your extended leg. Remember, keep your foot flexed. If you want to go a little bit deeper into your half splits, you can always walk your hands or your blocks forward, and you can slide or wiggle your foot a little bit further towards the front of your mat. Remember, always keep your blocks here as your support system. Last inhale, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. If you have your foot a little bit further towards the front of your mat, you're just gonna slide your foot back. We'll all meet back into our hands and knees for tabletop. Tuck your toes under, take a big breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up your heels. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.